Are you looking for the best speakers in the world right now? In this video, we will look at some of the 4 best speakers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. KEF LSX II Wireless Hi-Fi Speaker System. The KEF LSX II wireless hi-fi speaker system is hands down one of the best speakers in the world that delivers high-fidelity audiophile grade sound performance. These speakers are designed for the most demanding hi-fi listeners and provides high-quality music streaming with up to 24-bit/384 kHz for extremely detailed sound performance. We like the fact that you can set up these speakers completely wirelessly without any cabling between the two speakers. They automatically sync and pair with each other and your audio source. In addition, the LSX II speaker system supports HDMI ARC and USB-C inputs, making it suitable to stream music from laptops or your TV console or turntable. You can also sync up these speakers using AirPlay 2 or Chromecast. These speakers can be placed virtually anywhere in the living room or bookshelf, or even wall-mounted with wall brackets. It also comes with built-in streaming services including Spotify and Tidal. This LSX II speaker is precisely tuned with KEF's Music Integrity Engine and optimized for the 11th generation UniQ driver array, which provides exceptionally clear and accurate sound for high-fidelity listening. Overall, the KEF LSX II delivers some of the best high-fidelity sound we have heard and highly recommend them. The KEF LSX II speakers work primarily as near-field speakers that deliver a wide soundstage and very crisp audio performance. We started off testing this speaker with a few classical music pieces, and you can tell that these speakers have the ability to separate instrumental notes and capture subtle details that you might not have noticed before, such as the stroke of the piano key and plucking of guitar strings. These speakers are able to communicate subtle tones and shifts in classical music pieces, and you get the sense that you are sitting inside a real-life concert hall while listening to these speakers. We also played a couple of jazz and rock music soundtracks, and they sounded very pristine with crystal clear vocals and an ever-present mid-range. The highs and mid-ranges are perfectly balanced, and we able to enjoy Frank Sinatra's York to its greatest perfection with very nice timbre and realism. Each individual note coming from the LSX II speaker feels weighty with plenty of depth and substance. The level of separation and soundstage that you get with the LSX II is breathtaking. KEF's UniQ driver is capable of producing a very realistic stereo image where you can appreciate all the finer details in the music and get a sense of where the vocalist is standing on stage, and the position of musical instruments and the drums. The stereo image is fluid and wholesome, and you really get a sense that you are sitting in a live concert hall during music performances. The bass on the KEF LSX II speaker feels tight and punchy, and the speaker is capable of delivering very nice low-end bass notes with depth and finesse. The bass feels very controlled and tight, and although we did feel that the bass may not be enough for bass heads looking for a deep boomy low end, we would recommend adding a compatible KEF subwoofer to the LSX II speakers, such as the KEF KC62 subwoofer, which deliver a rock-solid bottom bass that really complements nicely with the KEF LSX II's vocals and treble ranges. The KEF LSX II are some of the most aesthetic speakers we have tested that feature a sleek metallic aluminum finish. Although the LSX II speaker does not come with KEF's latest metamaterial absorption technology as seen in the LS50 Wireless 2 speakers, it does feature KEF's 11th generation UniQ drivers that provide up to 200 watts, 30W to the tweeter and 70W to the woofer on both channels. The speaker is available in 5 different colors, with mineral white and carbon black being the most popular and striking. This speaker system also uses the latest KEF W2 wireless streaming platform and provides multiple connectivity options including Wi-Fi, Apple AirPlay 2 and Google Chromecast. Compared with the previous generation KEF LSX wireless speakers, the LSX II also features additional HDMI ARC and USB-C connections if you want to stream music from your laptop or TV. Having said that, one of the drawbacks of the KEF LSX II speaker is that you need to be on a wireless network to use the app. The app does not work with Bluetooth. We would recommend taking some time with configuring the EQ settings using the app, which offers a choice of both normal or expert modes with different configuration features. This allows you to fine-tune the sound performance of the LSX II speakers, especially if you are using them together with a wireless subwoofer. At number 2. Audioengine HD6 powered bookshelf speakers. When it comes to bookshelf speakers, the Audioengine HD6 definitely comes to mind. They are essentially bookshelf speakers like the KEF LSX II, and are powered speakers with an integrated DAC system for high-performance audio reproduction. The HD6 Bluetooth speakers built-in analog power amplifiers and are also equipped with an aptX HD Bluetooth codec with a 100-foot range and 24-bit DAC, which allow you to bypass low-quality sound cards in your laptop or PC devices for premium sound performance. They are wireless and work with all your smartphone devices and apps, and requires no additional network setups. It delivers high-end sound wrapped in hand-built wood cabinets without any receiver required. The HD6 speaker supports aptX HD Bluetooth codec, subwoofer connections, and even has a remote control to go with it. Overall, these are some of the best speakers in the world for bookshelf listening and provide exceptional sound quality. Most importantly, the Audioengine HD6 works with turntable and built-in external preamps so that you can get the best sound quality out of these speakers. They are also TV supported with analog outputs and RCA output connectivity. The HD6 speakers have a 150W peak total power, 50W RMS, 75W peak per channel. They come with 5.5-inch aramid fiber woofers and 1 silk dome tweeters for crystal clear sound performance. The speakers support Bluetooth 5.0 for high-quality music streaming with an input bit depth of 24 bits upsampled. You'll fall in love with the sound quality of the Audioengine HD6 speakers. They produce some of the best sound I have heard in a long time, with tonal clarity, maximum depth, and superb soundstage. The level of depth that these speakers can go is out of this world. You'll hear things in your music which you have never heard before through these speakers. Vocal performances sound natural and very well amplified, giving you a sense of where the vocalist is standing in the room. The highs and mid-ranges are phenomenal. They sound detailed in almost every respect with presence and authority. The treble and mid-bass is well articulated and balanced. They are strong enough for you to forego a dedicated subwoofer when using these speakers. Listening to classical and instrumental music with these speakers was a very satisfying experience. You must use a turntable together with these speakers to appreciate how good these speakers actually are in terms of detail. Forget the wireless Bluetooth connection from your smartphone, as this wouldn't do justice to these speakers. Mozart and Beethoven sounded spectacular on these bookshelf speakers, giving you a sense of where each instrument is originating from with refined precision. The HD6 speakers come with custom 5.5-inch Kelver woofers with die-cast aluminium woofer baskets, and a custom 1 silk tweeter with neodymium magnets and ferrofluid-cooled voice coils. They are housed in hand-built cabinets with furniture-grade finishes and detachable magnetic speaker grills. It also has thread inserts to secure the speakers to stands. There are also passive crossovers with upgraded components for crystal clear sound distribution. At number 3. Martin Logan Electromotion ESL Hybrid Electrostatic Speakers. The Electromotion ESL is a flagship Martin Logan speaker with a unique electrostatic loudspeaker system. It's one of the best speakers in the world with extremely fast frequency response and delivers a sonic experience that you'll definitely remember. This speaker features full-sized 34-inch tall curvilinear X-state electrostatic transducers with an integrated high-performance woofer for full-range sound reproduction. This speaker is specifically designed for 2-channel sound systems and can be added to dynamic multi-channel home theater systems if required. Furthermore, the ESL speaker features 129 square inches of radiating surface, deep bass performance, and a high sensitivity of 91 dB. It's a speaker that delivers immersive sound with plenty of soundstage that moves all around you and allows you to hear music from an entire different perspective. I think that the Electromotion ESL speaker should be the gold standard of the ideal stereo listening experience. What you are getting with these speakers is a truly immersive listening experience where the soundstage and audio separation moves all around you. This allows you to spatially locate the instruments in the music and hear exactly where the vocalists are standing from. The sound feels natural and crisp, and you don't get any listening fatigue after prolonged periods of listening. This speaker system also has a good amount of bass to it. The woofers in the ESLs are themselves more than adequate for rock, jazz, and R&B music genres. One curious feature about these speakers is that the sweet spot is slightly spread out and not pinpointed, allowing you a wider range to appreciate the subtle notes in music performances. The Logan ESL speaker does have a period of burn in where the sound will start to smoothen out and sound natural. Once the sound is properly broken in, you'll get detailed notes and pretty amazing soundstage with natural layers of sound distribution. The bass from the speaker is strong and punchy with a tight and refined kick. The ESL speaker radiates sound with equal intensity from the front and back of its diaphragm, with outputs in opposite phase. The sound waves ripping out towards the sides meet at the speaker's edge and cancel, which means that you get much better sonic detail and stereo imaging. The ESL speaker also features a proprietary topology filter utilizing custom air core coils and low DCR steel laminate inductors, polyester film capacitors in series, and low DF electrolytic capacitors in parallel. All these features create a listening experience that you'll probably never forget. At number 4. Edifier S3000 Pro Audiophile Active Speakers. The Edifier S3000 Pros are a remarkable set of audiophile speakers that come with planar diaphragm tweeters and deep woofers Bluetooth 5.0 aptX wireless streaming. These speakers are capable of producing highs and low-end bass that sounds excellent, crisp and clean. The mid-range performance is accurate and incredibly detailed, making vocals and instrumental performances absolutely fun to listen to with these speakers. The S3000 Pros are actually built for audiophiles with a desire for high-end acoustics, and are some of the best speakers in the world in terms of natural-sounding highs and stereo separation. Let's talk about the Edifier S3000 Pro specs. These speakers are equipped with a 256 watts total RMS output with a 6.5-inch aluminum diaphragm bass unit and planar diaphragm tweeters for incredible acoustic performance and frequency range. We like the fact that this speaker system offers wireless left and right speakers for different audio setups. It also features ClearNet wireless technology for vastly improved audio quality over traditional Bluetooth speakers. This supports near lossless audio quality up to 328 feet streaming distance. The speaker also supports high-res audio and Bluetooth 5.0 support with aptX HD decoding. This allows the speaker to produce airy and transparent audio quality sound for near lossless sound quality. The planar magnetic diaphragm tweeter also provides clearer, natural highs and an extremely fast frequency response. The bass response on the S3000 Pros is actually much better than we anticipated. The lows and mid-bass are clearly articulated with a powerful low-end kick. These speakers come with a 6.5-inch aluminum alloy diaphragm bass unit which delivers a strong punch from movies to music. Setting up these speakers is actually a breeze. All you have to do is plug them into the wall socket and pair them with Bluetooth or via USB input. The left speaker on this system is wireless and uses a proprietary network link to connect to the right speaker, so minimal cabling is required. The dynamics coming from the Edifier S3000 Pro speaker is mind-blowing, with crystal clear highs and deep low-end extensions. Vocal performances sound extremely clear and visceral, with female vocals sounding particularly good. The level of instrumental separation that you get with these speakers is very good. Classical music sounds very smooth and realistic with plenty of separation and detail. There's no need to adjust the acoustical and percussion settings, as these speakers can handle these audio frequencies really well. I also felt that these speakers didn't lack any bass in the slightest. There's no need to tune the bass upwards unless you really want more of that low-end kick. There was no distortion or muddiness at any volume level with these speakers. Everything sounds near perfect with great separation and imaging and depth of field. The greatest surprise that I got from these speakers is the low-end rumble that comes from a movie scene. You can literally feel the bass response and the subtle details that flow through every channel. It's a speaker system with plenty of prowess and very good frequency response with tight and fast bass. The top end also feels very resolving due to the planar diaphragm tweeters.